Hey everybody. We are doing the new and improved Manhattan Studio Tour. It's totally changed now. We got some nice tunes in the background. Early Elliott, Heat Miser stuff. There he is. There's everybody. I guess I'll start here. This is my main electric guitar now. The other one that I'd been using for years, my first guitar I ever got, that broke and we can't fix it. So I'm using this one now and it actually sounds a lot better. So I gotta say this is probably better than the other one. And here's my bass guitar, still using the same one. This is my bells and whistles collection. I got slide whistle, jaw harp. This one sucks. The ocarina, which also sucks. This whistle from Russia, and a harmonica, which is not really that good, and kazoo. I gotta blow the dust out of that one. I don't use it very often. And this is the percussion box. I use a cutting board occasionally. Oh, I got two of these in here. This is my djembe. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't actually know. Just a bunch of cans I used to use for making noises. Probably don't use them that much anymore. My tambourine. An empty cookie tin. Christmas cookie tin. This is a clapper thing that I also got from Russia. And where is it? My trusty shaker. I love this thing. It was like $1, but I still use it. I use it quite often. Sleigh bells. They're Christmas decorations, so they're not really instruments, but they sound good. You know, I haven't used them on a song yet, but my rain stick. This thing is really cool. It's from Chile, I think. That's when they first came up with this. It's awesome. And the bell I got at my church's thrift store. No, not thrift store. The yard sale. Here's the glockenspiel and the toy piano. This thing sounds pretty good when you plug it into the real keyboard. That's the first acoustic guitar I ever got, actually. The electric one wasn't actually the first one. I use this as a slide guitar now. There's my banjo and my classical guitar. And this is my Shure SM57. I use this for almost everything. And my SM58. I use this for drum overheads and vocals. This is the prayer corner because the studio is my bedroom, so I have all this stuff here. This is my bed. We're gonna go over here. I guess we're doing the left side of the room first. This is my new amp. And by new, I mean it's a couple months old. But this thing sounds amazing. I love it. It's an Orange Crush 20RT cables. It's amazing. It was under $200. It's probably the best amp I've ever heard, aside from a different Orange amp, which was a little bigger and more expensive. This is my drum speaker, which I used to use when I plugged in the electronic drums. But this one I use nowadays for bass. I use this for bass, and it sounds great on bass. This is my closet. Got some of my clothes, my mom's clothes in here. This is my newish drum set. I replaced the old electric one with this one. This cymbal I got, I think the day I filmed the last studio tour last year in May or March. I don't remember. But this is a pretty good sounding cymbal. So I got towels on all the drums to kind of deaden them to get like a Beatles sound. They sound better in the bedroom, but got towels inside the kick drum. This one's a crash ride that came with the set. It doesn't sound that great as a ride, but as a crash, it sounds amazing actually. This is all my knickknacks and accessories, maintenance stuff. You know, I have strings, pedal, instructions, manuals and crap, and trumpet oil, saxophone reeds, whatever, Bodega cards, Old pickups, batteries, picks, some books. Mini discs. I have mini discs too up here. I have 2 of them. My tuner, my alarm clock. So I guess I'll move over here. These 2 things are the newest acquisitions in the Manhattan studio. This is a Yamaha R100. It's a digital reverb unit and echo unit. It's got 60 settings. It sounds great. I love this thing. I've only used it few of the settings. I haven't tried out all of them, but you can change the presets and it sounds great regardless of how you use it. This is the compressor that we're going to use from now on. No more plugins. This is Behringer Autocom MDX 1200. Elliot used a similar model actually, which is not the reason I bought it. The reason I bought it was because it was the cheapest compressor that had good reviews that I could find online. These are cables. There's cables down here too. All my pedals, they're all the same. Same pedals that I've been using in my analog synth. And I got 2 karaoke machines. These are new too, since the last studio tour. So I use these for tape recording and vocal effects. That's what I use them for, because they both have echo on them, and they work surprisingly well as guitar amps too. This is my main mixer. I run every single thing that I record through this thing, and it makes everything sound great. It's got 100 effects on it, mostly reverbs and echoes, but also modulation and stuff. Turn that down. I don't know if you guys can hear me that well. If you can, I have to re-record this. This is a computer I run, upload all my tracks onto this. I don't record anything on here anymore, but I run the tracks onto here because you got to get them on the internet, to put them on Bandcamp. So that's the aforementioned first guitar that doesn't work anymore. Empty CDs and DVDs in my CD collection over here and over there. My 2 acoustics. This is acoustic electric Sheena got me for my birthday in 2020. That's my main acoustic.
I take it that's it? Is that it, guys?
This
Why don't you guys come around to the area?
this is a radio broadcast, by the way, so there's lots of talking in between the songs. My radio, my cassettes. I have 3 blank ones and a mini cassette and a dictaphone I got at a thrift store. VCR and DVD, CD player, more cables and power supply stuff back here. My keyboard, which I use this thing quite a lot, and it sounds great. It's got like a nice tack piano sound on it right now. I love this thing. You can do so much with it. I'm learning so much every single day with this thing. And this is the old drum set. Don't use it anymore because it's broken. The kick drum is totally broken. And without the kick drum, you don't really have a drum set. So, I can't really use it that much. But I can run effects through this thing, to just get weird loops or whatever. This is what I record everything on now. It's my Yamaha MD8. This is also a recent acquisition, like last month, I think. This thing sounds great. All my recordings that I made on this sound amazing so far. The only problem I have is channel 1 is broken. You can't run audio through channel 1 no matter what you do. But you can bounce tracks to number 1. You can do that, but you just can't record onto it. Which is weird, but, 7 tracks is enough. Even if I'm doing crazy stuff, because you can always bounce and whatever. This is my viola and my lap steel. My MIDI controller that I don't use because I don't use the computer. And that's a video camera or whatever. A bunch of cases, books, and more CDs. And down here is the wind instrument section. I think all the way on the left over here is a melodica. And there's a trumpet, a flute, clarinet, harmonicas, and alto sax. So that is the studio as of now. This video so far is shorter than the old one, even though I've got so much more stuff here. But I guess I'm just not really explaining much anyway, and there's cards and stuff from when I was a kid up there. But here's the studio. If you guys want any questions, or if you have any questions, or like you want me to talk about a specific thing I have in here, I can. I should probably do that, actually. It might get me some more views. But that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
I saw it recently on